Hello, Craig Birch here at the Wolverhampton Open today at the Sports Arena in Wolverhampton, where we just had a very, very keenly contested final. 2 days of darts ends with this particular day. Ross Montgomery has prevailed with a 6-2 win, I believe it was, in the end over Jamie Hughes. Ross, that you played imperiously in that final, didn't you? So you must be delighted with your performance.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm delighted. Jamie's a hard contender. He's beat me many times, and I thought I had to dig in and play well. And even though when I went 3-0 up, I knew the game was never over. And Jamie showed his class coming back. It was lucky enough for me. I kept it going and won.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, Jamie does what Jamie always does. It's 3-0 down before he wakes up half the time. Jamie, that's the thing, isn't it? So,
yeah.
So, sometimes you can pull them back, sometimes you don't.
I wouldn't say that was anything to do with me playing bad. Ross played absolutely awesome, and he never missed a dart at a double, really. I think he missed maybe 1 in 6 attempts. So when you've got a player playing against you finishing like that, it puts that little bit more pressure to try and get in front of him, so you get the shot before then.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just never got it today. He was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Thoroughly deserved victory.
Yeah, yeah. Ross, you were imperious again today. I believe that's your first ranking title since maybe last year. I think you won one last year, didn't you? So.
Yeah, I won the Jersey Classic last November.
Yeah.
I lost in the final to the Dutch Open this year to another fantastic English player, Mark McGuinness. But yeah, I've been close this year, and doubles let me down a couple of times last week, but today I'd worked on it, and today it helped me, and unfortunately came out winner.
Of course, and obviously, Ross, you're creeping up very slowly towards the Grand Slam of darts. We're in Wolverhampton, we're stood on black country turf and the rest of it. You know, that could happen for yourself if you carry on putting in the performance you could. That, you know, you could be with us again in November, couldn't you? So.
It could be, yeah. But if I heard that another 20 times, I'd win more money. Everybody keeps saying that to me, and I try not to think about it. You know what I mean? I just try to think of other things, and just got a lot of points to defend coming up, Belgium Open, Sweden and what have you, so we'll just take it as it comes. Yeah, of course, and obviously I think the last time you two gentlemen played that I remember was in the World Championship and so on, and Ross was so peeved off with his own performance, he stormed out the arena afterwards, but I think you're a little bit more calm and relaxed now, Ross, and I think that's probably showing in your darts a little bit, isn't it? So. Yeah, last year Jamie stuffed me terribly, and it just wasn't me. Jamie was fantastic. I was hoping that he would go on and win it that year, but it's different player now, heads in a different direction and a better place, and I'm enjoying my darts again.
Excellent.
To be honest, Ross will probably say that probably did him a favour.
Probably did, yeah. Probably did. Jamie kicking me up the backside.
He went back and got his head right, and you're seeing now the Ross Montgomery that come on the tour 6, 7, 8 years ago that kicked everyone's butt.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, he's had 100 average today, and we go everywhere playing darts, and he's been playing like that the last 6 months. Every game after game, 140, 140 out. And like I say, you get Ross in the right head, and you've just saw what happens. Yeah,
yeah. But you didn't play badly at all, Jamie, did you? You came up against a player who was in imperious form, as I mentioned. So.
I just didn't want to give him a chance because I know how good he can play.
Yeah, yeah.
With all respect to him for it, and I thank him for his kind words.
There's a lot of dart players, you give them an inch, they take a mile.
Yeah, of course.
I think I'll fall into that category, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. It'd be really interesting, without wishing to play devil's advocate, but it'd be really interesting. There's going to be 8 BDO players and 8 groups of the Grand Slam of darts, as we all know. It'd be very interesting if you two guys come up in the knockout stage. That could be a good game for the people of Wolverhampton, should that happen at the Grand Slam.
I'd take that. Yeah. It's mounted time. I'd take being in the last 16 at the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
I ain't even qualified for it yet, Ross, ain't yet, so it's looking a little bit too far in front, really.
Yeah, of course.
It's a bit of wishful thinking, I suppose.
Yeah. If my sister was a man, she'd be my brother, that sort of thing, wasn't it? But obviously, gentlemen, you're coming towards the business end of the season now. You're both playing good darts. You must have really high hopes about what you can do on the BDO Tour for the rest of the year.
Well, to be honest, the BDO circuit goes from October to October. So, you know, we're playing to get to October, September for the World Masters, but I believe it's all going to be played on the floor this year, which changes the whole context of everything. But we play October to October, and basically that's it. We're playing to October, and then when October comes, it's the next year then. So what you've done before that means nothing, really. You're playing again to get in the next year. Like with the new seasonal table, what they bring out now, it gives you a more accurate reading of where you are to qualify for outside.
Yes, of course, but that's what it all works up to. In the Masters, I mean, you two gentlemen must be full of beans the way you're playing darts and so on, that you can really go. It's anybody's tournament. It's anybody's tournament in either of those two. I mean, you know, if you catch Duzzer on a bad day, it could be hard work. So, but you know, it's anybody's tournament. You guys must be very confident about what you can achieve.
Looking forward to the one with our Masters again, as Jamie was saying. It's back to the old way on the floor, which was always quite interesting. I remember playing it a few years ago, and I played Stephen Bunton and beat Stephen on the floor, and I got to the televised stage and beat Mark Webster, who was world champion at that time in Bridlington the last time it was there. So yeah, it'll be quite interesting now, because we can play on the floor with the rest of the players. We don't have that added pressure straight onto the stage. So I'm looking forward to the one move this year, definitely.
Of course. Obviously,
I've probably got the opposite thing to Ross there. I'd rather go straight on the stage, because in 5 years I only won one game on the floor at the windmill. So he's looking forward to
it. It is tough. Every man and his dog's in it.
I'd actually prefer playing on the floor than straight up on the stage, because you maybe played a lad that's played 2 days on the floor, and you're on the stage as a seed and you haven't had a throw, and you could get caught cold, and a lot of seeds have been caught cold, including myself.
yeah, okay. Gentlemen, in closing, you've both spent 2 days at the Wolverhampton Open and at the Wolverhampton Classic. Your thoughts on the venue and so on? It's been a good laugh down here. It's been a good time. It's been hosted well and so on. It's been fantastic, isn't it?
I've played darts here the last 5 years in tournaments, and Tam's got a great club here, and he's got his windmill dart centre thing there. It's a great venue to come and play darts. I'd advise anyone in the area, if you want to start playing darts, get down the sports ring. He's got a league here for beginners, from beginners to professional. So get down the sports ring and come and have a game of darts.
Of course. Ross, you're a man from out of town. What are your thoughts on the venue?
Well, lads, it's been quite lucky to me. I qualified for the World Trophy last year in this venue and thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I've come down here this weekend and I've won a tournament as well. So it'll be a venue I'll come back to, no problem.
Yep, happy memories, I guess. So, gentlemen, I thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on your efforts today. We'll see you next time.
Cheers, thank you.